Every year, my everyday carry changes, but one thing stays the same. I'm always ready to perform at the best of my ability. Whether I'm out on the streets, in the pub, or just hanging around with friends, I've always got stuff hidden around in my pockets ready to perform at a moment's notice. And today, I'm sharing with you my 2024 EDC as a mentalist magician, and hopefully I'll be able to help you decide what to take out with you into next year. And you know, stick around because I'm going to be performing some of those tricks in this video. Hello everyone, my name is Chase and I am a mentalist magician. And to be a mentalist magician, you sort of need to look the part, right? So the first thing on my EDC is my accessories. And every year I mention these, they're my sunglasses. These aren't just for style. I know you're thinking these aren't stylish, but hey, leave that out of it. These aren't just for style. I do magic with these, whether it's enhancing my performances by taking them off so I can give real deep eye contact, or I move them with my mind. And then there are my rings, and I don't need to carry them at all, and I can do easy performance with them at all times. And these aren't gimmicks, these are fully real rings that have no gimmicks whatsoever with them. You can check them out if you were actually here, but they can be handed out and they're versatile and I always wear them. And there is, like, what I love about them is that these are just generic rings that I don't have any gimmicks or anything with. So I always have them with me. And speaking of ring tricks, I have a new addition, and I think most magicians have this now. It is Liquefy by Tobias Dostal. Like I say, I'm pretty sure everybody has this trick by now. And if you don't, I really recommend you pick it up, because it is a very well done magic trick, and it fits in my pocket. And I usually carry two of the gimmicks, so that's my ring gimmick there. I usually carry one depending on the situation that I'm going into. If I'm going to a restaurant, I might bring a red one so it looks like tomato ketchup or something like that. There's loads of gimmicks in there, highly recommend getting it. Now, let's talk about a staple in my EDC, loops by Yigal Mazika. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I have carried the loops with me every single year. They are a lightweight and versatile little trick that I literally carry everywhere I can, and I can perform tricks like this at a moment's notice, as well as other tricks like I do this psycho touching trick that I don't think anybody's ever done performing with loops before, so that's my own little take on them. But yeah, I always have loops with me, and because I'm so serious about loops, I even got the Loops Legends edition, where you get a case for all your loops that can just slip inside your wallet at all times, and it keeps them really safe and they don't break. And yeah, I would highly recommend getting these if you're into loops. And talking of things in my wallet, here's another one. Money Spinner by Magic Box. This trick is a perfect opener if you want to go into more magical moving objects with your mind stuff. Because if you watch closely, not only just balance, but then if you watch the top coin, starts to move on its own. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And yeah, it's a really good opener if you're going to move into starting to move objects with your mind. And best thing is, I don't actually carry coins with me, right? So these don't get mixed up because these are gimmicks. Spoiler alert, this is a gimmick. They just fit in my pocket or in my wallet, and I know I'm not going to accidentally give away £1 in the shop. That is the gimmicked one because I don't carry coins with me. And hiding in my wallet again is a trick that I created. Off-peak travel. I always carry train tickets in my wallet, so I'm always ready to perform the most invisible peak that I've ever come across or created myself, which is of course off-peak travel. It's subtle, it's sneaky, and it's available on my website right now. And lastly, in my wallet, I have 2 cards that have the words yes and no written on them. They aren't exactly tricks on their own, but it's a great routine that I've created that is all about influencing someone. And I always perform this trick if I come across someone who thinks that they can't be influenced or I can't perform a magic trick on them, because trust me, this works every single time. Okay, so before we carry on with the rest of my EDC, if you are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe to the video. That way I know and I can gauge if you enjoy this kind of content, and then I can carry on making content like this one. That's it. I won't bang on about it anymore until the end of the video, so back to my EDC. You wouldn't think that something so small as a dice would be part of a mentalist magician's everyday carry, but trust me, this little thing gets some of the best reactions I get when I am performing for people. And the trick is super simple. All I get them to do is roll the dice, and I will know exactly what the number is, even if I'm standing nowhere near them.
Okay.
4.
How does he know?
First one you got wrong.
Is it wrong?
No.
I can't actually see him from
Right,
here.
okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
5.
What? Ready? Yes. Ready?
Done it?
Yep.
1.
Ready?
It's 1 again.
How do you know it was 1 again?
Ready?
1.
Ready?
It's still a 1.
Ready? This will fuck him.
5.
Oh fuck.
There's no way.
Okay.
Of course, I can't leave the house without a single deck of cards with me. At least a single deck of cards with me. Now, for me, I don't often perform with a deck of cards. I just have them with me because people always ask, can you do a trick with a deck of cards? And it's better if I carry the deck of cards with me than say no, because there's no decks of cards around. So I always carry a deck with me at all times. And saying that, I have hundreds upon hundreds of playing cards. It's a bit of an obsession, but depending on what I'm wearing will depend on what kind of playing cards I bring out with me. Because I gotta stay stylish, right? It's all gotta match. And to keep my cards protected, I have a carry case with me. And this has seen a lot of action. It's got a bit of wear and tear with it, but it still does the job. And hidden inside, I have a little secret card that I won't show you the other side of because it's a psychological force that I always perform with, and it's one of my favourite tricks that I do. So yeah, that's hidden in my case as well as whatever deck of cards I bring out with me. And no mentalist would be complete without a stack of blank business cards and a Sharpie to write the stuff on with. It's perfect for any impromptu performances you want to do. Whether it's writing down thoughts or predictions, this is the bread and butter of what I go out with and perform with every single day. And last but certainly not least is my phone. And it's not just any phone, it's a tool that I use not just for personal use, but for magic as well. There are so many tricks that I perform with not just my phone, but other people's phones as well, including a little peak device I have in my case, but I won't get into that right now. But if you do want to understand what kind of tricks I perform with my phone and the best digital tricks that are on the market, then a video will be linked at the end of this one for you to check out. And that's basically my EDC for 2024. As you can see, everything is practical and pretty normal in a way, so it helps me perform casual performances wherever I go. But I'm going to be completely honest, most of the time I actually don't use any of this stuff. I've really gone into using propless mentalism and using objects around me most of the time. But these are just helpful little things if I need to perform something really quick and I don't have anything around me and I'm feeling that the person I'm performing to is going to be really hard to do a propless routine with. And if you want to see some honourable mentions that didn't make it into this video because I don't always bring them out with me, more situational gimmicks and props that I bring out with me, then check out the Chased membership, because I'll be talking about the things that didn't make this list over on the membership on Patreon. And don't forget to watch the video at the end of this one to find out the best tricks you can do with a mobile phone. But that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.